The woman just went to the corner shop and bought a cake. Returning home to find a terrifying scene, husband unexpectedly fell to the ground. The whole person is out of breath. She swallowed her grief and dialed the phone.
It's me, Mrs. Marney, Detective Inspector Marney's wife. Yes, it's my husband, Patrick. He's dead.
Facing the operator's inquiry, Mary is pretty sure her husband is dead. I just hope they can come quickly. At the request of the police, Mary didn't touch his body. Make sure the crime scene is not destroyed. After a while, the officer rushed in. When you hear the news that a good friend has been killed, he would bring his men over non-stop, immediately launch a preliminary investigation. Mary still can't accept it. Again, is Pat dead? Jack reluctantly admitted that he was right. Take him to the kitchen. Soothe the sadness. My men just looked at the doors and windows. No sign of forced entry. The medical examiner who examined the body is on his way. Jack tried to calm Mary down. He broke down in tears. I don't know who my husband has offended. Jack doesn't understand either. Pat is excellent at his job. Is it the work of previous arrests? There is currently too little useful information. Ask what happened. Mary choked up and couldn't speak. Explained that he went to the corner store, usually every Thursday. They all eat out, but Pat wants to stay home today, so I went out without locking the door. This sentence is a little jumpy. Jack can't figure out the specific context. Let him start from the beginning. That's what happened after Pat came home. Mary tried to remember that it was around 5:15. He was knitting a sweater at home. Pat left work early, but there's something wrong with the whole person. Mary thought her husband was tired. Prepare him his favorite drink. Talking about the baby in the belly today, kicked a few times in the stomach. Pat's absent-minded response.
No, as it comes. Why not?
Mary sees something wrong. Husbands don't usually drink alcohol unless it's bothered by something. He quickly and gently came forward to comfort. He must have been given a lot of work, but today is nothing special. Pat handles some homicides as usual. Mary feels human nature is terrifying, and I want to massage Pat's hand, but was pushed away by him. Let my wife have a drink too, but he's pregnant now. Do not drink alcohol for the health of your baby. Pat said nothing more. Mary Law sat opposite, thought he didn't want to talk anymore. The whole person is hesitant to speak. Mary reminds me that today is Thursday. They usually go out to eat, so no dinner was prepared. Does your husband not want to go out? Pat shook his head, indicating that he was right. He took that into consideration. The freezer has something to sit and eat. Pat explained that he wasn't hungry as well.
Maybe now, but you might be later, darling. Eh? It's all in the freezer. I just have to go and get some vegetables. What would you like? Beef, pork, or lamb?
3 kinds of meat have to be decided ASAP. Mary needs some time to cook. Jack recorded the above, curious if Pat is abnormal. Mary shook her head. I think my husband is just too tired. The forensic examination is completed. Time of death between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. Only the fingerprints of the couple were present. The murderer was probably wearing gloves. The medical examiner asked him to search for something heavier nearby. Cause of death was a blow to the back of the head. He obviously didn't react. Jack wonders about the type of murder weapon. Forensics deduced that it was a metalwork with a handle, easy to swing to increase kinetic energy. Jack was carried away by anger. Roar. My subordinates hurry up and find it. But they're already searching. I don't understand why he's so angry. Jack quickly calmed down and apologized. He just wants to catch the murderer. Let poor Mary no longer be sad, but there's no sign of a fight around. The murderer should have run away after the sneak attack. Jack ordered his men to check the corner store. Asked the owner if he sees anyone suspicious. No clue now. He has to expand his search. And Mary sat alone in the kitchen. Remember the scene again? Pat didn't answer what to eat. He stood up, fidgeting, hesitant to say one thing. Mary wondered what was more important than eating. Pat mentioned a woman's name. They've been dating for 4 months. This is the true love of destiny. Mary stood up with a hungry face, but was yelled at by Pat. Just do it again. He has been considering fair treatment. They want to give each other a home. But Mary was pregnant with her own child. Pat tried to hold back from seeing the man. In the end, it still can't be done.
I'll look after him, of course. You and the child, you won't want for anything, I promise. And I am sorry. And as far as I can see, there needn't really be any fuss because, well, let's face it, it wouldn't do me any good in my job, would it?
Pat is very thoughtful. I don't want this to affect my work. I don't want him to resent that person. It's just an understatement. Mary didn't make a scene. Tears can't stop falling. Then I got up to make dinner. Pat silently lit a cigarette. I felt a little relieved. Mary walked up to the freezer with lost eyes. It was a nightmare. There's only one way to wake up. Then he took the leg of lamb back to the living room.
You did say lamb, didn't you?
I told you I don't want anything. I'm going out.
Mary can't hold back her emotions. Picked up the leg of lamb and smashed it hard on the back of her head. Pat lay still on the ground. The whole person lost his breath on the spot. Mary quickly changed into her clothes. Think of a good speech with a natural expression. And then Jack comes back. Continue with the previous recording. He's going to the corner store to buy something. The men on the other side found the owner. Asked about Mary. His first impression is that he is beautiful, so remember it very clearly. It was already closed. But it can be reopened for Mary. He actually wants to buy some broccoli. Husband decides to eat at home tonight, but the owner remembers it well. On Thursday, both of them went out to eat. Mary explained that her husband was tired of eating. Decided to try my own roast leg of lamb, straight out of the freezer. It shouldn't affect the taste, right? The shopkeeper thinks there's no difference. Followed by selling desserts. This is the new cheesecake. Mary decisively took it for 2. Jack checked the time correctly. Their stories are all the same. My subordinates have a different opinion. Is it possible for a woman to commit a crime for so long with Pat? Is he too fussy emotionally? Jack directly rejected the possibility. This is the body to be taken out. Mary rushed over. I can't bear my husband to leave me like this. Jack can only keep reassuring. The investigation is not over yet. According to their inference, someone came in while he was out.
You mustn't blame yourself. The policemen are bound to make enemies. We all of us do. Now, when we find the weapon, it's the old story. We've got the man.
Jack promises to take care of everything. Let him have a drink to ease his mood. But Mary remembered that the leg of lamb was still there. The oven has no appetite to eat now. Jack, they didn't have dinner either. Why don't you stay and taste the lamb shank? Everyone is already hungry. Naturally, I will not shirk this deliciousness. Jack brandished his knife and fork to cut. His men picked up the skull-shattering weapon, presumably a wrench or something. Unlikely to carry around. Maybe it's nearby. In the face of speculation, Mary couldn't help laughing out loud. A large leg of lamb was quickly eaten. They continued their search for work. The underling suddenly turned and looked at the bone, go straight over, picked up the plate and dumped him into the trash can. So far, it has become a case.